what we see is what, Mr. Siddaramaiah has been very insistent, very, very assertive, very clear, upfront, all through, saying, Kursi khali illa. This chair isn't vacant. I am going to be the chief minister. There is no deal, nothing, particularly after Randeep Singh Surjewala's recent visit. But yesterday, if you saw, he said it all depends on the high command. There has been a sudden shift, because also Satya, one knows that Siddaramaiah, you can fault him on anything. But Siddaramaiah actually speaks his mind and rather fearlessly. I am sticking my neck out to say that. He may be emotional or other things, but you ask him a question, he will straight away say, no, yes, we will do. Why should I do? His reactions, he's an old style politician. Do you think there's been a change, Satya?
Good evening, Sudha.
Hi.
My only request is please don't address him as Siddha. Please at least address him as Sidhu if you want to
All
make it
right, sir.
short.
Okay, okay.
See, Sudhaji, we need to understand that Sidhuji is not a run-of-the-mill politician. Okay, he is the only chief minister for the last 26 years. The last chief minister who got an absolute workable majority was S.M. Krishna way back in 1999, and he also belonged to the Congress. After 1999, Siddaramaiah is the only chief minister, the voice of the voiceless, the man of who represents the Hinda. He is a man who has got 2 terms absolute majority. He is the only chief minister, so you cannot push him off. Coming to the second point, he only said that the high command will take a decision. He has never said that there is a formula and I have to step down after 30 months. These are all hearsay. Today, what has happened is in Karnataka, the Congress government is doing fantastically. Siddaramaiah has got the mandate of the people of Karnataka. The Kannadigas are after him. They are very happy with his performance. All the 5 Bhagyas, you tell me, you name one chief minister in the entire country who gives 58,000 crores directly into the hands of the people with the 10 kgs rice, with free buses for women, 2,000 for the women. You show me one chief minister in the entire country
Maybe
who gives
Revant Reddy, Satya?
58,000 rupees.
Maybe
Crores.
Revant Reddy?
No. 58,000 he is not giving there. Okay, so the amount, the quantum of 58,000 crores what Siddaramaiah has given has gone well with the people of Karnataka. And believe me and take my word, if Siddaramaiah is going to lead this way, and in the next 3 years, if he concentrates on other parameters like infrastructure and all, you believe me, he is going to take Congress into the next term. That is, even in 28, he will sweep the elections in Karnataka. So that is why, people are bringing this. There is
All
no
right,
chair
okay.
vacant as of now, even today. I
All
stand
right.
by my word.
Okay.
It
All
seems
right,
vacant.
Satya. Thank you for your opening comments, Satya Prakash ji. Let me now go across to Vijay Grover, senior political analyst and a journalist. I want to ask you a larger question, Vijay. The seat sharing, or rather, I'm sorry, the rotational chief minister deal. The Congress has had many failures, Vijay. We've seen it in Chhattisgarh. We've seen it in Madhya Pradesh. We've seen it in Rajasthan between Mr. Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. Do you think it has failed also now in Karnataka? It's a larger political question, as it were, Vijay Grover.
So good evening.
Hi.
The first thing that, as you said, that, it is not worked. I don't think so it's worked for anybody in the past, because generally the most popular leader gets the first hand at batting. And we saw Siddaramaiah, we saw it during the tenure of, even H.D. Kumaraswamy and Yediyurappa. The transition it was not happening at all. So that is something which is very clear in terms of saying that power cannot be handed over just because there is a deal or there is an understanding that happens in terms of a thing. I only have a feeling in the given last couple of days, the way, D.K. Shivkumar's issue is being raised up, it's because of the kind of infighting that we are seeing in the BJP. So, to deflect from there, this issue is being, smoked up so much that, DKS is ready to take over. And, there are stories that on April 20th, it's an auspicious date that DKS wants to take charge. There, I don't think there's anything like that. And as very clearly Satyaprakash said, that Siddaramaiah, I do not see any reason for him to give power to DKS, because this is something which, is being speculated about in a lot of corners. And, that is something which is maybe an attempt to destabilize But DK Shivakumar today, I can tell you, does not have the kind of hold on the MLAs that Siddaramaiah enjoys. That is
All right.
something that is
But Vijay,
very
was
clear.
there, but the thing is, there was a deal, wasn't it? Because I
There
covered
was a deal.
I did the
I
Karnataka
know about it.
elections.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know how even Suresh, later, that is DK Shivakumar's
Satya
brother,
Prakash may deny, but
there
there
we
was
all
an
did it. No,
understanding
he can, of course, there is,
during
no, no,
Surjewala.
we can all disagree to agree. Satya Prakash is a matured spokesperson in comparison to many. He will say, I will fight with you, but on the right thing, it's okay. But Vijay, there was a deal that 2.5 years you, 2.5 years you. Now,
Yeah.
there was a deal, right? So, is the Congress going
Yeah.
back on it yet again? Is my question to you, Vijay Grover.
Certainly. I do not see any reason for Siddaramaiah to hand over charge to DK Shivkumar at the moment when there are so many MLAs who are not happy with the way of, DK Shivkumar has handled the affairs in the party. They're comfortable with Siddaramaiah and they would prefer to continue with the same regime and especially the OBCs. And we see the Dalits, because DK Shivkumar is a very aggressive politician. And the way he is trying to, even there is speculation that his role is there in the BJP crisis. That is something which is a raising question that whether he wants to bring Sri Ramulu to the Congress, whether he wants to bring the disgruntled BJP leaders to the Congress. So that is something that is also being
All right.
discussed on the
Okay.
thing.
All right.
And maybe to deflect attention, we are talking of, Siddaramaiah stepping
So
down
you feel
or,
it is
to the
deflecting
thing.
because of the state that the Bharatiya Janata Party is in Karnataka.
Certainly.
Fine.
Yeah.
That seems like it. Let me go to Satya Prakash here. Satya Prakash ji, the thing is that despite diktats from Randeep Singh Surjewala, you saw and you know it that there were many leaders who were speaking out of turn. Mr. D.K. Shivakumar was also very, very irritated and he went and spoke to him. He spoke to Venugopal and he spoke to several leaders to say, do not speak out of turn. You also on my show said, yes, it's been said. Let's all speak within the party, whether there is a, any kind of an internal issue, but not go outside and. Therefore, even despite that, if it was being said, it's very clear today that it seems like Randeep Singh Surjewala is been sidelined. He does not have that kind of power that he wielded earlier, and therefore it seems Satya Prakash that the Congress is in a bit of a shambles right now in Karnataka with these stories coming out every day. Oh, Rajanna said this, Satish Jarkioli said this, he said this, we said this. Would you agree to that, there is something else which is also brewing in your party?
Sudha, we need to understand and we need to give due credit to Mr. Randeep Singh Surjewala. The gentleman that he is, with such two stalwarts in Karnataka, he has been maintaining Karnataka with so much of, all the problems that Karnataka has. What we are saying is, in politics, dissent is common. Everyone can, matbhed hona chahiye. Manabhed nahi hona chahiye. There will be dissent. People will have difference of opinion. That is exactly what Mallikarjuna Kharge ji, our AICC president, has said. Even our General Secretary in charge, Mr. Sudeep Singh Surjewala, said, if you have any issue, come to me and speak. If you have any issue, go to the Chief Minister. If you have any issue, go to the AICC President. Go and speak at the right forum. There are various forums. Within the party, there are so many forums. There is a CLP. There is a cabinet meeting. Anytime you can pick the phone and call. So this is what we are telling. See, in a disciplined party, the people, the MLAs, the ministers and the government has a responsibility towards the people of Karnataka who have given 138 seats. No government for the last, I think my friend Grover will accept with me, will agree with me. Ever since 1999, you tell me one government which has got absolute majority like what Siddaramaiah has got. 2 times he has given
Absolutely.
majority
So
for
that's
Congress.
why I am
You
asking.
name one government.
Sorry?
In fact, both the time the BJP came, it came as a minority government, and then it had to do Operation Katla to get. So
Right.
there I agree with
Absolutely.
Satya
Yeah.
Prakash. Yeah.
Yes, this is a fact. Yeah.
We have a responsibility towards the
Yeah,
people of
you do.
Karnataka.
Therefore, I'm
One and a
saying.
half year is over. 1.5 year is over, and we have to take Karnataka to newer heights. As
Right.
you know, the
Okay.
Jim is
Yeah.
coming in the next 15 days. We have to bring more investments into Karnataka.
Absolutely. Okay.
The global investors meet is there.
All right. Okay.
So,
So,
we should
in this
message
kind
the
of,
people
I know
Karnataka.
that not going to Davos was also because you are having a global summit in, Karnataka,
Yes.
and it's very big preparation. So, therefore, Vijay, it becomes more pertinent that the political atmosphere and climate in Karnataka is kind of, it is pleasant. It's not inclement, as they say, the weather. It's very important for people who are coming from the outside, Vijay. I'm asking you yet again, what do you, it's like anyone else, and politicians are more clever than I am or you are. They're all trained to speak. First, he says, kursi khali illa, which is very easy to understand for you. You've lived in Bangalore for years, and then also saying, I've also seen it in English. He said, no change. I am Chief Minister, my chair. Now, suddenly to say, I mean, the top, high command will actually decide. What do you attribute the change to? It's a pendulum. It's from extreme to the extreme, Vijay Grover, as it were.
I agree with you, Sudha, that there is a softening down of the tone at the moment. But even though, we are talking of half a term, maybe DKS is in a hurry to, get to the chief minister's post. But the fact is, what is the number of MLAs he has? We can't even count 20. Would rally behind him for, recommending that the chief minister be replaced? On the other camp, we have Siddaramaiah. Siddaramaiah has a comfortable majority of about 60 MLAs from within the party who are backing him because of, his work, his caste, and, his concern for the OBCs and the Dalits. And we have seen in the last couple of weeks the way Dr. Parmeshwar and the other Dalit leaders are behind Siddaramaiah very clearly shows that, DKS may be a man in hurry, but certainly the high command will not fall into the trap or the pressure that, DKS is
but Vijay, let me just quickly ask you, DKS doesn't have a chance after this, right? This is the time when the iron is hot and he should just, kind of strike it. Also, he's emerged as a very tall Vocaliga leader after JDS almost finished off now after this Chennapatna, Sandur, all these. It's very clear, it's DKS when it comes to Vocaliga. So why can't he be? Because he was promised that. You remember his brother saying, my brother,
He was promised, I agree.
Yeah.
But the time is not yet come.
No,
and what about the support from within the party? I mean, let's look at it. What has changed from then and now in the 1.5 years? The way Siddaramaiah has become a stronger leader, a taller leader in terms of a thing. His acceptance in the backwards and the Dalits is, only increased. So much so that even the backward leaders in the BJP do not criticize him or attack him. We've seen K. Ishwarappa, who actually stands for him.
All right. Quickly,
as Mr. Grover rightly said, the party is only in power in 3 to 4 states. Karnataka is a very important state.
Right.
Congress needs a very strong leader who can get another term. And Siddaramaiah, in all possibility, the way things are going, he is the leader who can get Congress another term in Karnataka. No, Karnataka, 2 times no government has come for the last, say around, say 40, 50 years. So my gut feel says that, Siddaramaiah is the only leader. The way he is going at the strike rate that he is being, delivering to Karnataka, if only the infrastructure part of it is taken care by him in the next 3.5 years, believe me, Congress is going to, come back to power in 2028.
All right, so both of you
Congress party at this time risk?
Both of you have demolished, the whole thing about that Siddaramaiah is not going anywhere. My time is up. 20 seconds to Vijay Grover. Vijay Grover, don't you think the Congress party, if you look at the way DK Shivakumar has been to Maharashtra, to even he came here, don't you think that he has more of a pan-Indian image as a leader and the Congress will only benefit from it if it elevates it? And anyway, Mr. Siddaramaiah had said, this is my last election.
Well, see, Sudha, one thing is very clear. Since DKS has become stronger, certainly because of the money power that he wields and the kind of influence that he has. He won Telangana, he helped Revanth Reddy come to power. He was called to Delhi recently. All these things are part, but to be able to get the confidence of the MLAs and run the government administration, that is something I think so where Siddaramaiah scored over him. And that is where, the fine tuning that Siddaramaiah has been doing.